Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Boardmasters with me, Chris Mullins. And first off, I want to apologise for the later upload tonight. I wasn't planning on doing this video at all. This was something that popped into my head middle of the day, and I wanted to get it uploaded tonight while the iron was hot, as it were, because it's something that really irritated me today, and just wanted to talk about it. And going off the video or the title of the video, it's about the ridiculous nature of some early birds for crowdfunding campaigns. And I think it was something I talked about on the Silver Coin podcast when I was on there, which I'll link down below. I'm not a fan of early birds at the best of times, but this one in particular was ridiculous in my opinion. I mean, we've all seen early birds where if you're back in the first 72 hours or whatnot, then you can get either an extra mini or you get a discount and things. And whilst they're great in terms of getting that initial hype in, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, they cause more harm long term than they're worth, because I'm not going to back a game when I've missed out on something just for the sake of it. And I can understand if they've got like a 72-hour early bird, because that gives you plenty of time to discover it. But Superclub, I'm sorry, but the early bird that you released today was absolutely farcical. And it's a shame because I loved Superclub, one of my favourite games of last year. Still, without doubt, the most viewed videos on my channel was Superclub. I can't wait to get the Powerhouse expansion and feature that on the channel. And then I'll be able to do far more Superclub content, because it won't just be Chris and I, but there'll be a number of AI teams which will hopefully make it a bit interesting, or a bit more interesting anyway. And I mean, let's just look at this early bird. So I'm not going to talk about the language editions because that's not really relevant to me. So basically, the main bulk of this campaign is that they've translated Superclub into a variety of languages. And as you can see, they've all got early birds for the various languages. So again, 100 of each language. And then the price goes up by €10. And you can, yeah, I mean, that's the bulk of it. But on top of that, for the English language ones, they have this mystery card pack, which has, if I can find it, basically just a whole bunch of new players. Here we go. Grows with the campaign, consists exclusively of new, never before seen cards, including, well, we have these orange players that weren't in the core box. So I assume they're different positions. I don't think because that was the goalkeeper, that was the defender, that was the midfielder. Yeah, so they're bringing in different types of players and things like that. They also seem to have the C symbols on, which are very different, that aren't in the core box. So it looked like they add a lot, but basically they came in with this early bird where if you were on when the campaign launched, they had 50 at €5. They then had 70 at €7, then 90 at €9, and now if you want to back it, you're backing at €12. Now, all right, it sounds nice in theory, but I mean, for everyone who loves this game who has a job, such as myself, there's no chance. There's no chance you can get involved in that early bird. And, the cynic in me, how many of those $5 pledges are just the one person who's backed all 50, knowing that, because they've already said the RRP for this is going to be €17. So what are the odds that it's a small handful of scalpers? We know they don't miss opportunities like this. Scalpers who have claimed all 50 and then they're going to sell them for €12 down the line, plus shipping or what have you, and make a decent amount of money. But there is not a chance in hell, no matter how much I want this, that I am buying something for €12 that a number of hours ago was available for €5. It's just not going to happen. And it's a real shame that they took that approach, to be honest. I don't see any value whatsoever in paying more than double what some people have just because I didn't have the ability to get on the campaign in the first 2 minutes. And I don't know. I might be the only one. I might be more annoyed than I probably should be about this, but I will imagine there are plenty of people who are annoyed that will actually just back it anyway because it's still relatively cheap. And it does look good. I mean, but I just can't. I just cannot understand why they would want to disenfranchise a load of their loyal backers for the sake of getting some early hype. It's just a massive, massive shame. And, you know, I hate it when campaigns go this way with this early bird because it's exactly the risk that it runs. And I really hope people stop doing it because it just, as I said right at the beginning, it does more harm than good. And yes, okay, it may not make any great difference to them at €12, but I would have been a guaranteed backer of the mystery pack. But there's no chance I will be doing it now because they've killed the value for me. So yeah, let me know. Comment down below. What are your feelings on early birds and those sort of rewards in Kickstarters in general? Are you a fan? Is it just one of those things where it's great if you can get hold of it, but if the game's good enough, you'll back it anyway? Or is it something that if you miss out, it kills the campaign for you, unless it's something cosmetic that is nice to have, but you don't miss it if you don't have it, which is, in my opinion, the only way really you should be doing these early birds. Significant price discounts like that, like we've seen in this Superclub campaign, are just a joke, I'm afraid. But there we go. That is this video really. So again, let me know how you feel, but thank you for watching. Look after yourself, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye now.